Welcome back. I'm Tiffany Meyer. Accused killer Luigi Mangione was back in court today for day 3 of pretrial hearings to determine whether or not certain evidence obtained during his arrest can be kept out of the trial. NTD's Arlene Richards brings us more from the courthouse, where the prosecution has called its next witness.
Luigi Mangione was in the courtroom on Thursday for the third day of pretrial hearings over whether or not certain evidence should be kept out of the case. Officer Tyler Fry was on the stand. He was one of 2 officers who arrived at the McDonald's where Luigi Mangione was eventually arrested. He testified that Luigi Mangione was taken into custody and placed under arrest before his backpack was searched, which is key to the prosecution's case. Mangione was attentive in writing several notes as Altoona, Pennsylvania police officer Tyler Fry took the stand and testified about his encounter with Mangione in a local McDonald's. Fry is one of 2 officers who responded to a call from a McDonald's manager who said several customers had identified Mangione as the man New York police were looking for in their investigation of a shooting that killed United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Fry, 26, testified that he had been on the police force less than a year in December 2024 when he and Officer Detweiler received the call. The prosecutors showed body cam footage of their encounter with Mangione in an effort to establish that the officers did not search Mangione's property until after he was formally arrested and taken into custody. The defense has accused the officers of illegally searching Mangione's backpack, where they reportedly found several items, including a 9mm handgun that police say matches the weapon used to shoot Thompson, and a notebook with handwritten notes about the healthcare industry. Mangione's attorneys have asked the court to remove these items from the evidence that will be shown to a jury at trial. According to some legal experts, once an individual has been taken into custody, police can search any property that is either on his person or very close by without a warrant. Fry testified, and the footage confirmed that Mangione's property was within 2 feet of him at the time it was searched. Through Fry's testimony, the prosecution established that Mangione provided a fake driver's license with the name Mark Rosario. After learning that it was fake, an officer asked Mangione why he lied, and the defendant answered, "That was the ID I had in my wallet." Officers told Mangione he was being arrested for a false ID. They later found out his real name. The prosecution also established that Fry was following Pennsylvania law and not New York law at the time of the search, which could be a key fact regarding how and when the search was conducted. Mangione stayed focused on the video as it played and frequently took notes as well as talked to his attorneys. He's pleaded not guilty to all charges. Arlene Richards, NTD News.